Okay. So everyone able to see my screen?
Yeah, we can see, sir.
Everyone able to see my screen?
Yeah, we
Someone
can.
control? Okay. So doubts in the last class? Yeah, fine. Anyone have any doubts? What we discussed in the last chapter? While you are practicing, any doubts? Facing any issues? Anyone have anything? Any questions? Any doubts? Anyone?
Sir, can you explain the last topic?
What topic? Where you are not understand? Which method? Which method you did not understand?
So actually, I'm column input method work. We're here on the column input method, sir. I'm not able to attend the format input method last class.
No, formatted input method, it will be same, right? Simple formatted input method. If you use a format and in format while you're reading the data, it's a formatted input method. Previously, we already discussed this one, but we don't know the method name. Okay. Simple. While you're
Okay,
reading the data, if you use in formats and formats, that's a formatted input method.
okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Others. So everyone is practicing then. Manasa, Ram, others, Swandit, Swati, Srinath, practicing. Everyone.
Yes.
Sir, myself, Ashok
Yeah.
is pending, sir. I'm not practicing.
What happened, Ashok?
So installation done, but I'm not getting this portal that I have to finish that by your help. Today I will do it and practice.
What you did in the weekend then?
Little bit
You
busy,
could all
sir.
reach out in the weekend itself.
No, little bit busy with other works.
And how will practice without a tool? So we already done 2 chapters. You have to tie. By the time you have to be in line.
Yeah, this week I will prepare, sir. No problem. Get back.
Others, Balaji, Manasa,
Practicing, sir.
going good.
Yeah, practicing Sudarshan.
Okay.
Practicing.
So practice daily. Okay,
Studying.
minimum 1 to 2 hours. No practice, no use. Okay. Don't simply read the book and go. Whatever the class notes I'm giving, right? So simply don't read it. No use. Okay, you have to practice. I'm repeating again. At least daily 1 to 2 hours. In the starting stage, you have to minimum 2 to 1.5 hours you have to sit. Going forward, you can reduce the time. Okay, because when the starting, you'll get more errors and warnings while you are doing small things you'll forget. Semicolons, colons, dollars, spaces.
Yes, sir. What you said is, in my case, I am facing that one only a lot, sir.
That's what. Very small things it will take a time.
Hey, Sudarshan.
Yes, Rami.
I sent you a screenshot earlier today.
Yeah, I saw yesterday night.
Okay. No, this is a different one. So I typed the program in the chat,
Yeah, I saw.
and yeah. So this one, it doesn't give me an error for stopover, and it runs the output. But shouldn't it give me an error if the data is missing in the second observation?
Okay.
So after Canada, it will be second, and then after. No, after Canada. And then after 15, yeah. So I have a country missing after 15, but then it still runs just like normal.
Mhm. Mhm. First of all, try using without delimiter. Delimiter will cause an issue. Same program.
Yeah, I tried that too. I removed delimiter and removed all the commas, and I'm still getting the same problem. It runs the output
Actually,
just
this
like
is a
normal.
length issue. Actually, this stopover will work based on the length. Mm. The input statement exceeded the record length. The SAS system stopped processing. Throwing an error. Correct? Coming correctly?
If it is
Yeah.
within 8 characters, then like shouldn't it still give me an error?
Actually, it's not 8 characters. What they're supposed to be, so they're expecting, first of all, you're reading the first variable, first observation, right?
Yeah.
So read the understand the error message, okay? Input statement exceeded the record length. The infile COTS option stopover is specified. Okay. So first record, it will expect some error. It will expect first observation you are reading, right?
Mhm.
You're reading successfully. Why? Because as per the data, it is reading. And
Yeah.
it will think, okay, this row has length of some around 25 characters. Okay. The
Okay.
next row within 24 characters, if it is there, it won't expect, okay, the 24 only is there, it won't expect any missing values also. If it is there more than 24 characters, then it will feel that, okay, something was missing. It immediately it will check whether any last, you mentioned stopover. So stopover will check the last where any missing value is there. So it found a missing value to throw here.
Oh, okay.
The same scenario, you do like this, okay? Even though you do less than amount only. For example, what do you give? So what's some 123 give? It's below only, correct?
Yeah.
See, still it is taken. It's completely again. We used this time data separated by the space, not a comma. Okay, when you space issue with the commas mainly, when the data is separated by comma, so SAS won't understand properly here. These scenarios. Okay, two things. One is this options will work. Okay, while the data is separated by any space mainly. Okay, the data is separated by the comma. So when the data is separated with comma, everything is separated by comma. Even though if you have missing means, we are telling clearly saying the data is separated by comma. Until it comma, it will read. Okay. Now here your data is not separated by it's separated by space now. Okay. And mainly these options will work. This floor, miss over, stop over. When you have missing values at the end of the record. Okay. When it will end of the record means the record length it will also matters. Fine. There is yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Here in this whatever given notes here in this scenario, first option itself we have missing value. It doesn't cause any problem because this total record length is because obviously first record means it won't treat anything as a length. Okay. When you come to next, it is treating the length also, but it is the last observation.
Yeah.
Okay. Clear? It
Yeah,
depends
got
on
it.
your data. Simply it depends on your data. You can say
Okay.
which data you are taking. It depends on data. It will work. So because of that length it will calculate and it will give it will work. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually you have some more. Okay. Flow over and miss over. Flow over won't give a error. It will retain the previous value. Stop executing. Correct.
Yeah.
And miss over simply replaces missing.
Okay.
So these two are fine, right? No?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. Others? Any questions anymore? While you are practicing. Okay. Clear that? We'll move to a new topic. A new chapter.
Recording in progress.
So the conditional processing and loops in SAS. Okay, so we are going to discuss here about if, how to use if stop, if else, if and else if then do blocks. Okay, and also how to use a where conditions, and when it comes to loops, we are going to discuss do and do while. Okay, so these four topics we are going to discuss in detail. First, how to use if condition statement. Okay. So what is the syntax here? How it will work? If first you have to give some condition. Okay, then give some expression. Expression means any statement. So how it will work? If this condition is true, the given condition is true, it will execute the expression. Whatever expression or whatever statement you give, that is going to be executed. If the condition is false, If the condition is false, it will simply exit from the if block. Exit from the if block. Okay, if the condition is true, it will execute the expression. If the condition is false, it simply exit from the if block. Okay. Let's see an example. For example, say accept class is my input data set. So my requirement is check if sex is equal to F, create a new variable called gender description. So wherever sex is equal to F is there, so I need a gender description as a female. So you have to check each observation. So from this data set, you have to create a new data set. In that new data set, wherever the sex is equal to F is there, where I need a new variable has to create a gender description as a female. That is my requirement. Clear? See, data class 1 data set I'm creating from where? From SAS class. I can write a condition if, what is the condition I'm checking? If sex is equal to F, if sex is equal to F, capital F you have to use because in your data you have capital F. Okay, next. Then give me the expression. What is the expression mean? What is the requirement here? You have to create a new variable called gender description. What is the value you need? Female. Simple. Now run the program. See the log. No errors. 19 observations. You read from SAS class dataset. Work library class 1 dataset is created. 19 observations, 6 variables. So how it is working? So you are reading from SAS class dataset, class 1 dataset you are creating, correct? So while you are copying from SAS self library class dataset to class 1, so it will copy each observation first. So while you are copying the first observation to your output dataset, every time this condition will check. Okay. Next, first sex is equal to M. Condition failed. What it will do? It will come out of the block. The as it is only this observation alone, it will print. It will come in the output dataset. Next, second observation you are copying. While you are copying, you are checking. Sex is equal to F. Condition is true. You are creating the new variable, gender description as a female. See, copied the second observation and created a new variable called gender description. The value it is giving as a female. Similarly, for the third observation, same way, sex is equal to F. Condition is true. See, gender description female. Fourth observation, sex is equal to F. Condition is true, female. Fifth observation, sex is equal to F. Condition failed. What it will happen if a condition will come out of the block? It won't create anything. Next, 6, like 7, 8, like this, all the 19 observation, it will check the condition. The condition is true, it will create a variable called gender description, or else it simply come out the block. Clear? So this is how it will work if you use only one if condition. So it will check only one condition, only one statement it is executing. Okay. Clear up to here? Next, if else. How the if else will work? So here only one expression you are executing. Now see, I'm going to execute the two expressions. If the condition is true, I'm going to execute one expression. Else. Else. One more expression. Yes, if condition is failed, it will enter into the else block. It will execute the second expression. It won't check a condition. Directly it will execute the expression 2. So can I say like this? If the condition is true, it will execute the expression 1. If the condition is false, what it will do? It will exit from the if block, but what it will do, immediately it will enter to the else block. Once you enter into the else block, you won't check anything. Directly it will execute the expression 2. So what is that meaning? If it is true, it will execute the first expression. If it is false, it will execute the second expression. Expression is nothing but the statement. Okay, clear? Because it fails below. So based on one condition, two statements were executing. Now see the same scenario. Now this time, very simple. Sex is equal here. Check if sex is equal here. I need a gender description. For example, if condition is failed, those are automatically males only because you have only two things. One is male, one is female. Correct? So first I'll check a condition. If sex is equal here, there are gender descriptions as a female. If condition is failed, those are automatically males. So I can give gender description as a male for them as well. So my requirement is very simple. I need output data set where it contains gender description variable. The value should be male and females. So if sex is equal to M, there should be male. If sex is equal to F, there should be female. Gender description I need in my output data set. That is the requirement. Okay. How can I achieve this requirement? See here. Same program. Data class to sex as in that class. So if sex is equal to F, automatically gender description is called female. If the condition is failed only, I was telling like, okay, give directly expression. My gender description is female, sorry, male. And here, run the program. See the log. 19 observations, 6 variables are created. Okay, clear?
Okay.
How it will work? First, sex is equal to M. Condition true or false? Sex is equal to M first. Condition failed. Once the condition is failed, it will enter into the else block. In else block, what we give? Gender description as a male. See, gender description is male. Next is sex is equal to F. Condition is true. If the condition is true, what we give? Gender description as a female. It's coming female. Next is sex is equal to F. Again, condition is true, female. Sex is equal to F. Condition true, female. Sex is equal to M. Condition failed. Once the condition failed, it will enter into the else block. In else block, what we give? Gender description as a male. Clear? It's coming male. Like this, every observation it will check. If the condition is true, it will execute one. If the condition is failed, it will execute the another expression. Okay? Clear? Okay. This is clear, right? Everyone?
Yep.
Here, one thing I'll show you. Can I write a program like this as well? if sex is equal to M, gender description as a male. So if the condition is false, automatically it is a female. Clear? So this is also will give the same output.
Same output.
Will give the same output or not?
Yes, same thing.
The same output.
Same output you are supposed to get. Okay. Good. Sex is equal to M, male, sex is equal to female. Female is coming correctly only. But observe here, female spelling. What is happening?
It will take default four characters only.
But previously did not take, right?
But initially we started with the male, sir. Male means it initially considered that male has the four characters only. That's why it considered that one. We have to
Correct.
use length statement.
Correct. Correct. See, previously we gave female. See, female gender description character is taken as a 6 character space. Whereas now male, it is a 4 character space only it was allocated. See, for gender description, it is allocated only 4 character space. So now how to work on this issue? So very simple in if else condition topic, you remember when you're creating a new variable, okay, the new variable length automatically it will take the first value what you will give, that length only it will take. Okay. So how we are going to work on this issue? Simply give the length statement. Whatever new variable you are creating, but that variable give the length. You won't get any issue now. Let me close the data set. Run the program. See the log. See the class 3 data set. See, now it's coming fully. Male, female. There's no truncation is happening. Clear now, everyone? So remember this part. Gender description length, I'm giving 10. So if you did not give a length, so the first value, whatever you will give, that value you are going to assign as a length. The one point. And one more point.
One thing, sir, that means when we are going to create a new variable, compulsory we have to look after about the length statement.
It's not compulsory, okay? It depends on your requirement. So here in this case, not required, right? You are already giving female, here you are giving male. That's enough, right? Already 6 characters of space is there. Next time giving 4 characters. I know. So this you have to look once whether how you are giving the statements. Okay. It's not mandatory to give length statement.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next. See here. Here I can create 2 variables also. It's not mandatory that you have to create a same variable, both in if and else conditions. So here one variable I can create. For example, the condition is true, gender description 1. The condition is true, gender description 2. 2 variables also I can create. Okay. See, this time 7 variables are created. See, the sex is equal to M, condition failed, it created the gender description 2 as a male. The sex is equal to F, condition is true. See, gender description 1 is created. Sex is equal to F, condition is true. So if the condition is true, one variable I'm creating. If the condition is failed, another variable I'm creating. Clear? Like these 2 variables also we can create. Fine. Clear? That's it for if else. Any doubts here? Okay. Next, if and else. Else. Okay. Till now, what we did, only one condition you are checking, either one statement or two statements you are executing. One expression or two expression you are executing. For suppose if I want to check multiple conditions and multiple statements, if you want to execute, we'll go for it, if and else. Okay. This is the syntax, how to use if and else. First, if give the first condition, then give the expression 1. Means if this condition is true, the first condition it will execute the first expression. If the condition is false, yes, it will enter into the else if. Else if condition 2, then expression 2. Else if one more condition 3, expression 3. Else if one more condition, you can get like this n number of condition. Condition 4, expression 4. Condition 5, expression 5. Condition 6, expression 6. Like this n number of conditions you can check, n number of expressions you can execute. Finally, without checking the condition also, simply give else statement, mention the expression. Without checking the condition also, you can directly execute the expression. Clear? So how it's going to work? It is simple. If the given condition is 2, it will execute expression 1. If the condition is false, it will enter into the next else if block. So when you enter into the else if block, it will check the condition 2. If the condition 2 is true, it will execute the expression 2. If the condition is false, it will simply exit from the if block. It's a simply exit from this else if block. It will enter into the next else if block. The next else if block, again it will check the condition 3. If it is true, it will execute the expression 3. If it is false, it will come out of the if block. So if you give, this is not mandatory, okay? This else statement is not mandatory. Your wish. So without checking the condition also, if you want to execute any expression, then you can go for expression. Okay, clear? Let's see an example now. See the scenario. I'm taking the age variable. For example, if the students' ages are less than 12, see the scenario. Scenario is if the student age is less than 12, wherever the student age is less than 12, wherever age less than 12, I need to categorize them as a pre-teenagers. If the age is less than 12, categorize them as a, group them as a pre-teenagers. If the age is between 12 to 15, categorize them as the teenagers. The age is more than 15, categorize them as adults. So this is my requirement. You have to check these conditions and you have to create one new variable called age group. Okay. Yeah. Is it fine? This is my input data set. From this data set, you have to create a new data set. Okay, where it contains a new variable called age group. So this age group variable, you have to derive based on the age variable by using these conditions. Clear? Can you try? So here is a syntax. Can anyone try? Tell me the program.
So,
Hmm.
data set, class 5,
Okay, data, that class, right?
class 5, set
That's
SAS
as
help.
is your input address. Okay.
start
Right.
class.
Right.
If
Hmm.
age
Age
less than 12,
less than 12.
then
That
the teenage.
sorry. Okay.
Teenage, else semicolon else age is equal to if age
Else if,
if
right?
age is equal to
Else if or if? It's else if, right?
else if sir else if
Hmm.
age is equal to
Hmm.
12 to 15.
So what to write? 12 to 50. Shall I write like this?
Okay, sir. 12 to 15.
Or what to write? Shall
Then
I write 12 to 15? What I have to write?
In between, sir.
What is that in between? How can I write? How SAS can understand? It is in between. That's what the code is. Can I write in between? Tell me what to write.
No, I don't know, sir.
That's what you have to think. Others?
I think it is 2, 12 to 15, TO2. Is it correct?
12 to 15. Tell me, continue. You try, okay, no problem. I will tell you what to the changes.
Then
Then
teenagers, read as teenagers.
okay.
Colon. Else
Else
age
H
more than greater than, sir, greater than symbol we have to use it.
Okay.
15 15. Then read as adults. Semicolon run.
Okay. That's it.
That's all, sir.
Okay. Others, tell me what changes required in the code. Others. Balaji, Manas, Ram. Anyone? Sadhvi.
We need to specify the length of age group variable. Then we
You
have
did
to
not mention anything in the age group.
age group. Yeah, we have to specify age group also. Age group
Where have to
is
mention age group?
Yeah.
uh,
Oh.
if age is less than 12, then age group is equal to
Yeah.
Equal to
Semicolon we used to use.
then we have to specify the length for age group variable.
length the statement, age group length, how much you want to give?
Anything
So 20
20.
that,
Yeah.
enough,
Uh,
enough. Okay.
Sir, if you mention the.
and we have to mention it in single quotes. 3,
Mhm.
10.
You have to
Columns.
mention
Yeah,
in a
columns.
singular double quotes. Very good. That
Yeah.
is very, very important.
Yeah.
The main thing you missed is you have to create a variable, and that is you have to store a character data. So you have to mention a double quotes or single quotes. Okay. So okay, similarly continue. In else if statement are the same.
Then yeah,
This
I
is
think we
condition
can
is-
use between age between less than equal to 12. Sorry, greater than equal to 12 and less
Wait,
than
wait.
equal to 15.
Tell me again. Age.
Between.
There's a keyword called between.
Actually, I don't know. In SQL, we use this.
We don't have a keyword called between. Okay. Now tell me.
And we try greater than 11, less than 16.
Yes. Greater. Okay. Okay. You write something conditional. Tell you. Yeah. Tell me age.
Is between.
Okay. I
Greater
was
than
telling between
no,
keyword is not there. Don't tell me.
greater than, yeah, so greater 11, and then
Greater than 11.
I don't know the word to use here, and then less than 16,
And
less than 16.
age less than 16.
Yeah,
Then what about age 12 and age 15?
No,
that
I
will be
think
included, right? If it's greater than 11, it will include
Greater than 11.
12. It should be including 12.
greater than
Oh,
12.
okay. Okay. So less than 12. Okay.
No,
Greater than. Okay. What did you mean here? Greater than 11.
Sir,
So less than
greater
16.
than or equal to 12 and age is less than or equal to 15.
That looks fine. That's easy. 12 to 15, right?
Yeah, and yes, 15.
Simple. Age between 12 to 15 and also including 12 and 15. So age 12, age 13, age 14, age 15. Correct?
Yeah.
Everyone agree with this statement, this condition?
Yes, sir.
Then you have to create a new variable
Yeah.
called
Then
age group.
age group.
Double
What is the
column
value?
15.
They are teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Else if. Again, you are writing else condition or else if condition. Okay.
Else.
So if you write a else, do you require a condition?
No.
No.
Else is equal to age group.
Else equal to age group equal to
Adults.
adults.
Yeah.
Now it looks fine. Still any changes? Anyone? Any more changes?
No, sir.
No, sir. It's look good.
Shall I run? See, run the program. See, classified data set is created, 19 observations, 6 variables. See, age group created. So wherever the age is, for example, if age is less than 11, 12, pre-teenagers, if age is more than 12 for teenagers, more than 15, there are adults. So age is like is coming, adults coming correctly. Pre-teenagers coming correctly. Teenagers also coming correctly. Clear? Okay. Same program. Length statement is not required actually. See, already we are giving pre-teenagers. Next letters are all less than this one only. Agree? Now is it coming correctly only? Pre-teenagers, teenagers, and adults. Why I told why? The first one, which one you gave, that space only it will allocate. So what is the pre-teenager space? Automatically it will allocate. See, it's allocating 9 characters of space. That's enough. Correct? It's not mandatory that every time we have to give the length state. Clear this point? Next. See here. I'm writing directly else condition. I can also write else if condition also, right? Else if age greater than 15, then age. This is also correct. This program also correct. I'm not writing else condition now. It's not mandatory that you have to use else condition every time.
I
I
think
can
it is
simply
right, sir.
close with else if also. So this is also will give same output. Okay. Fine. It's giving correct output, right? In pre-teenagers, adults. Next. Instead of symbols, okay, these arithmetical symbols, we have in SAS these things also, characters. LT represents less than, GT represents greater than, LE represents less than or equal to, less than or equal to, DE represents greater than or equal to, EQ reference equal, not equal to, any reference not. We have an in operator, but it's not a in between operator. The meaning of in is in between. We don't have between, but we have in operator. Indifference in between. Okay. So these things also I can use it in the code.
Whereas in the above like 12 to 15, we can use in
In
option.
operator we can use.
Okay.
Let me show you. Okay. Instead of less than, you can use LT. Greater than or equal to, we can GE. Less than or equal to, I can use LG. Greater than, I can use GT. Okay. Run the program. So it's coming correct output. Pre-teenagers, teenagers, adults. Okay. You can also write a program like this as well. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Instead of this, you can use an in operator. Okay. So your age is, if anything, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then it should be teenagers. See, no errors. Still it is giving correctly. Pre-teenagers, teenagers, adults. Okay, clear? So this in operator is very, very useful. Similarly, in you have not in as well, actually. Not in. So not in between. The meaning. Okay. That's it.
When using in operator, we have to give individual, this one, sir, digits.
Individual numbers you are right.
Okay,
Yes, you're not supposed to write 12, I and 15.
okay.
You have to write all the numbers. Even if it is numbers, even if you can also write a character. If it is a characters also, you have to mention characters like in a double quotes. Okay, clear? Okay. One program you can see, you can write it in a multiple ways. So that's what in a SAS, if any scenario will come, any work will come, it's not mandated that you can write the programming only in one way. The end of the result should be same. You can write it in a multiple ways. Everyone have a different thought. Which one is easier for you? You can write it in that approach. Clear? So remember that point. So it cannot be the same program for everyone. End of the output should they ask to get output data set was clear. Which method it follows doesn't a problem. Okay, no one will ask why you used these things, why you haven't used these things. No one will ask like that. Okay, they will ask whether you got a correct output or not. Okay, clear? Clear, any doubts? Okay. So still we have to discuss a lot more in if also, and we'll continue remaining. Okay. Right. So that's it for today. So we'll continue in the next class. So continue the practice same way. Discussing. Okay. Let's stop it here. The remaining will continue in the next class. Fine.
Recording stopped.
Okay. Any doubts? Anything?
So could you please explain this single trailing once again, sir?
Single trailing.
Sir.
Okay, sure. This program. Okay. So what is the problem here in the data? So for example, I'm supposed to read the 4 variables: sale ID, state, sales date, and sales amount. Correct? Sale ID, state I can read directly, but these 2 variables alone, sales date, sales amount, I have an issue. Correct? What is that issue? For example, if you observe a sale date variable, you have a different date formats. One are in MMDDY format, some are in date name format. Similarly, for sales amount also, some are in decimal format, some are in comma format. Okay. See, if your state is equal to AP, I'm reading the sales date in MMDDY format. Sales amount is normally I'm reading, means I'm not applying any format in format. Else if state is equal to MP, I'm reading the sales date in a date name format. Okay, sales amount in a comma. Okay.
Okay.
Next. Now reading was done. Once reading was done, I can apply a format, right? In which format you finally want to display your output data set. Sales date, finally everything I need in a date name, sales amount, everything in a dollar.
Okay.
Okay, so here you are reading only 2 variables. Remaining 2 variables you are reading using if else conditions.
Conditioning. Remaining 2 will read by using condition.
Conditionally. So that's it. To read the data like this, conditionally, you are going to use single trailing option. So when you use a single trailing option, first you are reading these two variables, right? First, these two variables will keep it in the memory until it will read the remaining variables. Once it read all the variables, then only it will display the output address. That's what single trailing will do. Okay, clear? Okay. Clear, Mago? Still any confusions? Okay. Fine then. That's it, guys. We'll continue remaining this stuff.
So myself, Ashok, can I ping now or else after later sometime?
You ping me now.
Okay. Shall I share the screen from this or?
Installation is completed.
Yeah, install is done.
Then what is the issue?
Not showing.
You got that 255 steps are done, huh? I'll change the date. With the date, you have to change your date and you have to complete. You have to open the tool. Okay. Check Ashok, I pinged you. Fine. Others have anything?